קוד מאומץ, צפון, בטוח, שלום, פעיל. כל היחדות, הפסמת אש בתוקף מיד. עצור.
Confirmed. All launcher crews, safe missiles and withdraw.
Drone controllers, abort missions immediately. Infantry units, hold positions.
One impact. Ashdod Port. Pre-ceasefire drone. No response authorized. Monitoring continues.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Abort launch! Throttle back now!
Confirm F-15s and B-1s have aborted strike. What is the status on the B-2s?
All packages accounted for, General. Holding patterns established.
Pakistan is urgently requested to provide neutral ground for direct emergency negotiations between US and Iranian representatives. Pakistan can secure the venue, the routes, and the airspace for both delegations simultaneously and maintain that security for as long as required.
Protocol Alpha is active. Team 2, confirm the separate convoys are ready.
Move! Establish the perimeter defenses immediately.
Confirmed, sir. Outer defenses are online. Moving inward.
We must ensure the enrichment parameters are exact.
The data in Annex A is confirmed, Doctor.
And the legal text is finalized. As discussed, all personal devices must now be secured in the Faraday cages. You will be issued encrypted communication devices for the mission.
No photography of Pakistani security positions. Maintain delegation cohesion during the movement from aircraft to terminal.
It could be real.
Mr. Secretary, a sincere welcome to Islamabad. We are delighted you are here.
Thank you, Aziz. It is good to be back.
Pakistan has not chosen sides in this conflict, and Pakistan will not choose sides in this room.
Your Navy's restraint during the ceasefire was noted and appreciated.
The ceasefire is a window, not a door.
BITE check complete on Station 4. Confirm interface integrity.
Verified, Colonel. Green status.
Ensure the elevation data matches the 72-hour recon package. We need confirmation on coordinates Charlie Foxtrot 302.
Confirmed, Lieutenant Commander.
Move to position 4. Final azimuth set at 280. Roger that. Setting the azimuth now.
Survey says we're good to go. Get those checklists signed off now. Checklist complete, Captain. All systems nominal.
Is the measurement exact on the American flag?
Yes, Ambassador. Precisely 8 o'clock.
Gentlemen, Pakistan thanks you both for the courage it takes to be in this room.
Gentlemen, now that we are in private, let us discuss the framework for the ceasefire.
We agree, Prime Minister. This opportunity must not be lost.
The past 14 days have cost, not in military terms, not in strategic terms, but in human terms. Hydrate. Pakistan asks both parties to consider not what they must give up in this room, but what the people of their nations will.
ما امروز اینجا هستیم تا تضمین صلح پایدار رو ارائه دهیم.
تاریخ ما
The United States recognizes that the Islamic Republic of Iran has legitimate security concerns. We are prepared to discuss. The gap between a guarantee and a protocol may be smaller than it appears. Pakistan suggests that both parties. General Sharifi's description of Iranian naval assets in the region is accurate, and the United States military has always taken those capabilities.
Pakistan proposes a brief recess to allow both delegations to consult with their principals and to allow the mediation team to prepare a summary of points of discussion so far.
We acknowledge both positions on the Strait of Hormuz are clear and reflect genuine national interests. I propose that the Islamic Republic of Iran has been enriching uranium since 2003. We have never stopped. We will never stop.
and truck justice.
The United States cannot and will not provide recognition of any kind that could be construed as acceptance of an Iranian.
The United States is prepared to discuss a phased sanctions relief framework tied to verifiable Iranian compliance with.
A German pharmaceutical company suspended a contract to supply 340,000 units of insulin after its U.S. banking relationships were threatened.
We view these sanctions as a legitimate exercise of sovereign economic policy, not an extraterritorial imposition of U.S. law.
I propose a 90-minute lunch recess.
The 12 resolutions targeting Iran were passed under Chapter 7 of the UN Charter, which authorizes measures against.
A precedent exists for exactly what Iran is requesting.
We are prepared to accept a single monitoring.
The IAEA's findings are based on evidence whose integrity cannot be confirmed and whose chain of custody has never been independently verified.
Total documented infrastructure damage valued at $47.3 billion at international reconstruction cost rates.
This regional map, scale 1 to 2 million, details the full scope of the U.S. military presence, totaling 23 installations.
General Sharifi's geographic overview is consistent with publicly available information about U.S. force positioning in the region. We must.
Majesty 7. In the past 14 days alone, 1,040 Lebanese civilians have been killed, 6,000.
This paragraph on the military hotline needs tightening.
Yes, Ambassador, I'll refine the language now.
Good, and finalize the humanitarian fund amount at $2.1 billion.
Pakistan has prepared a working document that attempts to capture the areas of potential convergence identified into.
Pakistan reads the American amendment on Hezbollah as a commitment to pursue Israeli concurrence actively, rather than as a precondition that prevents commitment.
We formally accept 4 demands: the phasing of primary sanctions, the UN resolution commitment.
The United States accepts the 72-hour extension tied to the partial framework.
The Islamic Republic of Iran accepts.
Pakistan thanks both.
Pakistan is ready to receive signatures.
Pakistan is honored to have facilitated this moment. The work that remains is harder than the work completed today.
Tonight, we mark a new chapter for regional stability. We have reached a comprehensive agreement.
The work continues.
Iran's rights are preserved.
The United States chose peace today.
A successful beginning, despite the long night.
Thank you for a productive visit, Foreign Secretary.
The pleasure was ours. We hope to see you again soon. Safe travels.
Subject line reading: Islamabad assessment pro. Immediate action required. The message is addressed to the Secretary of Defense and the National Security Advisor.
We are confirmed for the Lavizan complex. The route is secure.
Yes, Colonel. All units are in position. The roads are clear. We move now.
All commands, this is Hayes. Execute order is live. Carl Vinson, shift northwest, 22 knots, EMCON. Nimitz, push to 420 kilometers, condition 2 readiness on the air wing. Move.
Confirm weapon systems are green across the board. We launch in T-minus 7 hours.
Ghost 2, verify payload integrity.
سریع باشید. کانتینر رو روی واگن قرار دهید و به جلو حرکت کنید.
The GPS sensitivity is 8% below specification. Document this precisely.
Yes, Captain. Log entry updated for review.
The Recon convoy, Firot Subans, bin at Diat 050 standard time.
Move the thermal layer, quickly! Secure the edges on the left. Pull the netting tighter.
Nevatim ground, Golden Eagle formation is holding short, requesting final clearance. Nevatim ground, Colt 865, radio check on strike frequency. Confirm, go for launch.
Emergency protocol is active.
The ceasefire is officially over.
All call signs, Eagle Flight, authentication confirmed, execute, execute, execute. Copy. Copy, copy.
Attention on the flight deck tour. We are in combat launch operations flare. All personnel maintain positional awareness.
The war that a Pakistani prime minister paused for 72 hours, resuming in the language that it has always spoken.